The iLLANOiZE app is available now on Apple and Google Play Store. Download the app, get the latest news, stream our podcasts, watch interviews, and listen to iLLANOiZE Radio live. Download the app right now. Now, like we always do at this time, we bring you guys some of the illest guests from around the city and globe. And today, we got the homie, Rayy Moneyyy, in the building.
Yo, what's up? What's up? It's your boy, Rayy Moneyyy.
What's poppin'?
I'm good, man. I'm glad to be here, man.
Glad to have you.
Sure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Your branding is on the whole.
I was about to say, because he got...
You got your own
right.
jacket.
Yeah,
got,
for sure. I just came up.
oh, that's
I've been
like,
getting so many.
do you see this coat?
Your hat.
Do you see this coat?
Yeah. I'm with the shoes next.
Oh.
No, for real. I said that as a joke, and I had this custom guy hit me up like, bro, let's make it happen. Like, so we finna make it happen. Rayy Moneyyy Vision, custom Air Force Ones.
So being that you, this is kind of early to hop into that interview. So like being that you're a videographer, how important is it that you do have like your own merch?
I mean, me personally.
Is it like for yourself or do you have it just to sell?
No, actually, I have it for like myself, and I have it for like people that wanna purchase it. But I actually recently I just teamed up with this website called Teespring.
Okay.
And it's partnered up with YouTube, where basically you create designs, and basically when someone orders it, they basically send out the designs, and all you do is just make the designs, and they send out the orders and everything. So and all my merchandise is connected. So if you go to my YouTube right now, you can go to any video, you can see my merchandise right under the video. So like anybody that watch one of my videos, you can order my Rayy Moneyyy shirts right on my YouTube video. So I recently just did that, and I started getting orders like a couple days ago. So, yeah, so
Dang.
a lot of people mess with my design. I never really understood why, but like people always tell me, like, man, I like that logo.
Okay, so I'm not tweaking. You had the Love No Thought stuff, right? Yeah.
Oh, that was you?
Yeah, that was my shit. Like before I started shooting videos, I had to close that Love No Thought.
Okay, because wait, how you go from fashion to music videos? Like, how that transition happen?
Because like me personally, I always been the type of dude like where if I wanted to do something like when I was doing the clothing line, that was something that was my passion. You feel me? I was doing 100%. Then once I fell into like the video thing, that was something new, something fresh. So it was like I was just interested, and I kind of fell back from that, which I should have kept going, but like I found a new passion, so I just went in 100% with the videos and fell back off the clothing, which I'm kind of sad that I did because I was getting orders with the Love No Thought.
I was about to say, like, I remember them Love No Thoughts.
50 stop,
yes.
like, yeah, like I had my stuff in the stores. I was getting orders overseas. Like I got orders in London, Canada, like around the world. People was ordering Love No Thought shirts.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I definitely do remember that that brand, that logo. I'm like, yo, whoever created this got the city going crazy.
And it's crazy, bro, because I created that design. I went to SIUC. And,
Fellow Saluki.
Yeah, and I was a freshman in college, and I was like, I was high one day in my dorm, you know, and like I don't know where the idea came from, but I'm like, man, I want to make a shirt, feel me? So I went on Google and I searched, and I found this website called Custom Ink, and I just went on there. I don't know how I came up with the whole Love No Thought, Trust No. It just came to me out of nowhere, and I just made the design. And then I was in a dorm, and I went to a couple friends. I'm like,
What dorm you stayed in?
Snyder.
I stayed in Snyder too.
What year was that? What year was that when you brought out?
2013. Yeah. So like,
Made you feel old.
I showed a couple friends, and they were like, man, I like that design. So when I left SIU, I had my mom had like I was getting some money from taxes. She had like I didn't get it yet, but she had like advanced me the money. It was like $300. I had bought like 20 Love No Thought shirts, and I just flipped them. 20 turned to 40, 40 turned to 60. Next thing you know, I was nah, for real. What really happened? Shout out Lil Mouse, because Lil Mouse ended up wearing my shirt in the music video. Mm-hmm. And the very next day after that video came out, I started getting orders all out of state, like from everywhere, just off that video, and that's what really started.
I remember I met Lil Mouse at I forgot what venue, Bobby McGee's, I think it was, out on the south side. Anyway, I met him at a venue, and he was rocking a Love No Thoughts hoodie.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, but it just thinking about how you said 2013. That just shows you how popular Thought is. You know what I'm saying? Like the word we created.
And that's why I tell people all the time. Like I was one of the first people to capitalize off the word Thought and put it on the shirt. Like right now, if you go on Google and search Love No Thought, you will see knockoffs of my shirt. Like because I never got a trademark, which I should have. But you will see knockoffs of my shirt because them shirts were so popular that when I stopped selling them, people were still looking for them. So like other sites started knocking them off.
I can guarantee Fashion Nova would have took that.
Oh yeah, for sure. They definitely probably would. Huh?
On the real.
Let's get some.
I would have to go see the CEO then.
Hey, he needs to be seen. You feel what
For
I'm
real,
saying?
though.
You got to vanilla ice him. Take him
for
over the
you.
cliff like Suge Knight did.
Man,
Take him
bro.
over the balcony.
Because this is getting out of hand. But let's get some background on you. Like, when did you find your passion for being a film director?
Originally, I was real close with the artist Tink or whatever, so she used to always like her videographer at the time was Azay Production, so I would always go to her video shoots. So that's kind of how I picked up on the whole like how to shoot videos thing, like just how the whole thing goes, just being in her video shoots and seeing how Zay did it. So one day I just, like I said, when I want to do something, I do it. So one day I wanted to shoot videos, so I went to Best Buy and bought a camera, like $600 camera. Next day, went on Craigslist and found the computer, like an iMac for like $700. Some white kids were selling it out of like Orland or something. I drove out there, bought it, and then shit. At that point, I'm like, man, I'm finna start shooting videos. So I started hitting up everybody I knew that shot videos. And the first rapper that I really shot a video for, his name was Vano. He ended up he passed away. He was the first rapper that I really shot a video for. I'm like, let's shoot, and I did it for free just to get my name out there. But I started off shooting videos for like $150.
That's not a bad price.
And that's because
very reasonable.
I'm the type of person I am. I'm like, man, I'm finna. Some dudes come out like $50. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I'm coming out with $150, man. And that's why I started off with it.
That's not a bad price.
So can we talk about pricing real quick? Because not that I'm about to be like, what's your prices? But I feel like when it comes to creatives, I was just having this conversation with somebody like,
y'all ain't catch that though. Y'all ain't catch that
What?
though. He said his price.
Oh.
Now
1K.
it's today price.
well. Y'all
But
heard that?
hey, it's going up 2020. 2020,
Well,
January
then.
2020 is going up.
Well then.
2,000.
Okay, well.
Definitely.
No, you were saying something about price.
Yeah, so I was actually just having a conversation with my friend, and we were talking about like how creatives we sell ourselves short. So being that you kind of like came out the gate strong, did you ever hesitate? Because like around the time when you started dropping videos, $150 was probably pricey for some people. So at like some point when you were setting your price, being that you were so new, did you ever feel like you was like, I'm a little ahead of myself, or did you always feel like I'm gonna charge what I'm worth off back?
And that's always the type of attitude I hear. Like, because I'm like, this is my business. I'm gonna charge one. Either you gonna pay it, or I'm just not gonna shoot a video. Like, it was times where I wouldn't shoot no videos just because I was charging what I was charging, and people didn't want to pay it. So I'm like, I'm not shooting there. You feel me? But I always felt like I'm gonna charge what I charge. So what I did was I go from 150 to 250, 250 turned to 350, 350 turned to 450, 450, 5, and I just kept going to right now, like I said, right now I charge a G.
You put that work in. I mean, look
and
at
then your resume too.
Yeah, your resume. Look at your channel.
Right.
Yeah, well, honestly, bro, I don't even. I mean, to me, 100,000 ain't really none when I see other directors that got more than other directors who I had more than at the time, and they passed me up. So that's why, like right now, me like how my channel is, growing, like getting bigger right now is kind of like exciting because I've been waiting so long. Feel me? And so many people didn't pass me up. So it's like I feel like now is my time to finally shine.
Yeah.
So what's the YouTube world really like? Because I know like I feel like this 100K subscriber life, like, ain't that when you start getting monetization? Like, I'm just nosy. I'm just nosy. Like, I don't know how it works, so I'm just curious.
Actually you get after like I think like 10,000 views, your channel is able to get paid. So
like after your whole channel has 10,000 views,
it gotta be like
you gotta have 1K now. You gotta have 1K subs.
Yeah, that's the threshold.
10,000.
Yeah, that's the threshold. Yeah, but honestly, I kind of like when I started shooting video, like I said, I was real cool with Tink, so I was like a promoter. So if you go back on my YouTube channel, go to my first uploads, they're all Tink songs that got millions of views. Because I was literally the first person on YouTube to upload Tink music on YouTube. So I got songs on my channel that got 3 million, 6 million views. You feel me? And so when I started shooting videos, I had already had 9,000 subscribers just from dropping Tink songs. Mm-hmm. So I kind of already had like a head start.
Do you still keep in touch with Tink?
Nah, me and Tink, nah, man. I ain't talked to Tink since I got shot. Like, that was done in like 2 years ago. I ain't talked to Tink. So, yeah, shit happens, people change.
Yeah, that's I asked to see if you know if you
but
guys
that's how the
contact.
game go. This how the industry is, It's just like, things change, So, I wish the best for her, You never know, we might link back up in the future. But right now, she doing her, I'm doing me,
I hear that. Make sure to check out the iLLANOiZE playlist in which we provide you with the latest tracks we play live on our show. Head over to Spotify and search iLLANOiZE Radio to follow our playlist as well as follow our podcast. Now let's get back to the show. And we back with Rayy Moneyyy.
Yo, it's your boy Rayy Moneyyy, live and direct.
looked right in the camera, real serious, and just did that like an infomercial.
For sure, man. I've been doing this too many years.
Before we went to break, you was talking about how you knew Tink, and the last time you talked to her was right after you got shot up.
Right.
I remember hearing about that situation. Would you like to talk about it? You know.
Yeah, for sure. It's part of my story, so yeah.
So I kind of want to know what happened, because I remember just seeing you post like a picture on Twitter, and I remember I just was like, damn, send you well wishes. I just feel like it's weird to be like, well, what happened as you're dealing with that? So
Right.
Yeah, I also want to add to that. It's almost that time again, you know, December 30th
For sure.
is when it happened.
Yeah,
So
3-year anniversary, yeah,
you know.
for sure. Basically, somebody had called me, a certain rapper had called me for a video shoot, and I pulled up, which I shouldn't have, because normally what I do a contracting deposit, but they kind of like tricked me to kind of pulling up without doing that, because they had told me like they was on house arrest, so they couldn't leave and meet me where I usually meet people to do the contracting deposit. And I only went there because I went there off the word of somebody else, another dude that I knew from high school. I thought was my homie, and it was his cousin. The rapper was his cousin, so he had gave me the green light to go ahead. Like, yeah, bro, you good? You know what I'm saying? That's my cousin. Go ahead. So me trusting him, I went over there on his word, and basically when I got there, the rapper led me in the building, and when he let me in, a gunman came out with the gun pointing at me, and it was basically probably like a 5-second shootout, you know what I'm saying, and I ended up getting shot, and the robber ended up dying or whatever, and so that's basically what happened. I ended up getting shot in my hip. I was in the hospital for like 2 weeks. I had lost like 20 pounds, from that. I had like 5 blood transfusions. I was in a coma for like the first 2 days. I was in a coma. Because I was in like critical condition, so I almost didn't make it, so.
damn, like I want to personally know, when you dealing with a situation like that, how do you come back from that, and like how do you go about shooting your videos now?
It was a long process, bro, because like 2017, like after it happened, like the first like 3-4 months, I was on bed rest because like my stomach was cut open. You know what I'm saying? Because they had to cut open my stomach, so like I couldn't go outside and nothing. So I was literally every day sitting in the room in the bed just watching random YouTube videos. And it was real depressing, bro. Because I came up with like Locka Films and Cole Bennett came up shortly after us, and it's like we all came up together. So I was like, at that point, I was real stagnant because I'm seeing Locka working, I'm seeing Cole working, I'm seeing my peers continuing on, and I'm just like stuck. You feel me? Like I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? So I was in a real depressed, mood back then, like to the point where I didn't even care about shooting videos. Like, you know what I'm saying? That wasn't even like, I didn't even care about it. So like the whole 2017, I probably released 11 videos that whole year. Mind you, before that 2016, I was releasing 6 videos a month. So I went from releasing 6 videos a month in 2016 to 2017 only releasing.
I was about to say the turnaround time.
Crazy.
Yeah. So 2017 only released 11 videos. So like I said, it was a long process. So like when 2018 came around, I started working more. You know what I'm saying? And like 2019. It started moving faster. So right now, I really feel like I'm really getting back to where I was in 2016, right before that happened, But, like, the thing is, a lot of people don't understand that the risk I still take with this, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I did take a life, so there's still people out there that feel some type of way. And that rapper that set me up is still out there, and he's, you know what I'm saying? I ain't going to say his name. If you know. He's very successful. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? My life is still at risk, you know what I'm saying? Every time I go shoot a video, if I make the wrong move, that could be my, you know what I'm saying, that could be the last video I ever shoot, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I do this because for my legacy, you know what I'm saying? I don't really do this. I do it for the money, but I don't really do it for the money. At the end of the day, I do it for my legacy because I know if something happened to me, then I know my video is going to live on, you know what I'm saying? They going to still be out there, and that's what I want to be remembered for, you know what I'm saying? I do this for my fans, you know what I'm saying? My supporters. I got a lot of people that really support me, and like to the point where you would think like I'm not a cameraman because I really got people that been supporting me for years, that done seen me go from the clothing line, that been knowing me since college, that been just seeing the growth and seeing where I came from. So that's why I do it, bro.
So with that being said, just kind of like with your ties to Chicago, like I feel like a lot of people kind of would have up and left the city after something like that happened. Yeah. So like what kept you here? Like did you want to move? Like is that something that crossed your mind at all?
And that's crazy you say that because like right before that happened, I was starting having it like late 2016. I was having this feeling like, man, I need to move to the A because like I was starting to feel like, man, I done did everything that I was supposed to do in the city. Like I need to move to Atlanta. And then after that happened, it kind of made it like set in stone. Like, okay, I just got shot. You know what I mean? I'm finna move to Atlanta. But it's like I just never made that move, bro, because I always felt like it was something. Because you know, it's something about Chicago that's special in the music scene. You know, so it's like I always felt like, man, I ain't want to leave because I was like, I always felt like I might miss my wave. Like I always knew it was something in the city that I was supposed to do. I just didn't know what. You feel me? So it's like I really just procrastinated, and it's like now that I didn't leave, it's like now I'm working with certain artists like Timo that's the city's watching, you know what I'm saying? So it's like me and him on the wave, you know what I'm saying? And other rappers like Driller, you know what I'm saying? We doing like hundreds of thousands of views. So it's like, I guess me staying out here, like if I would have left, I wouldn't even be working with the people I'm working with now. Or you know what I'm saying? So
I want to know, like, going through that situation and you saying you've been in a depressed stage, like what kept you from saying skip this camera stuff and just going to a dark place and just, you know what I mean?
You know what? It's me knowing all the people that was like, I like looking up to me and like watching me. Because like to this day, bro, I literally got so many people that hit me up like, man, you inspired. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I really inspired people to keep going. And that's what keep me going, bro. Because I know if I would have stopped, what message that what that would have sent to people. If you go on my page on Instagram, I had posted a message from a guy. He was like, he shoot videos too, and he was like, he had got robbed, and he actually, from he got robbed, he stopped, you know what I'm saying? Like, he stopped shooting videos, and he was just saying, like, for him to see me keep going, that motivated him to want to keep going and, you know what I'm saying, inspire him. So it's like, just situations like that, me knowing people watching me is like, I want to set forth that example, like, to keep going, you know what I'm saying?
Do you still suffer, like, flashbacks and trauma from that, like a PTSD? Do you suffer from PTSD from that event?
For sure. Like when I was in the hospital, they had sent a psychiatrist to talk to me and stuff, and we talked, and he was telling me like, yeah, you're showing symptoms of PTSD. Like they wanted to put me on medication and everything, but I never went that far. Or like after I left the hospital, I never even talked to another psychiatrist again. That was over like 2 years ago. So it's like I've been dealing with this on my own, like, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't understand the dangers with PTSD. Like, people think it's really a game, but it's really like, to me, like, I can be a danger to, like, somebody can walk up behind me in my head, they finna do something to me. So I'll be ready to, I'm in defensive mode. Like, I'm ready to, I'll be ready to really, like, do something to somebody if I'm thinking get in a certain mode where I'm just instantly defensive when I'm ready. And that's kind of dangerous because somebody might not even actually be on that, but in my head, that's what I'm seeing because that's what I'm used to. And as far as me having flashbacks, it's like, I'll never forget, like, when that situation happened, I literally seen the guy's body drop, you know what I'm saying? And that's an image that I'll never get out of my head, you know what I'm saying? I'll never forget. Like, right now, as we're talking, I see that moment in my head right now, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm going to live with that for the rest of my life, you know what I'm saying? And shit, even with the risk, you know what I'm saying, me knowing my life is still at risk, every day I gotta watch my back. Everywhere I go, I gotta watch everybody, watch everything, because I never know who might be watching or who, you know what I'm saying? So I literally gotta move like a rapper, you know what I'm saying? Like how these street rappers move, I gotta move like that, unfortunately, you know? And still have a business and still go out here into these different hoods and shoot, not knowing, you know?
Well, what keep doing that, knowing you have to move like that? What keeps you getting up every day and still doing it and not even letting that get in the way of what you're trying to do?
I mean, honestly, bro, even back then, I kind of looked at it like me being a Chicago director, especially a drill director. I looked at it like this what we signed up for. Like I always knew the risks. Yeah, like me going into O Block. Like I done did videos where I go in O Block by myself and this 100 niggas, you know what I'm saying? And I'm in there by myself, but at the end of the day, in my head, this is what, you know what I'm saying, this is what I'm supposed to do. I'm a drill director. You know what I'm saying? We in the trenches, this is what I do, you know what I'm saying? So I always knew the risk is just, I never really expected it to happen. I expected, but I didn't really, you know what I'm saying? Until it really happened, it's like, damn, you know?
I personally, man, I mean, on behalf of iLLANOiZE, just want to salute you for keeping things going, building a platform for the Chicago artists. Because I mean, it's hard to come back from that, and you came back. You know what I'm saying? Sure. And you're still spotlighting artists. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I salute you on that, my brother.
Man, I do too, man. Definitely, that's real big right there.
That's
Yeah,
tough.
I think that was probably like the most touching moment we've had.
Like I was reading your Instagram post, and I ain't gonna lie, I got a little emotional. So I'm
sure.
like, I've heard of several videographers being robbed. Hearing that, it's like, come on, man, these are the people that help you grow, spotlight you, and bring your vision.
And
to life.
that's the crazy part, bro, because it's like they did that to me, and I was trying to help. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to help people. Like I'm trying to put niggas on. You know what I'm saying? Like I was trying to help my city, just like Zach was doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to help him, and they bit. You know what I'm saying? Turned around and did that. So it's like I could have looked at it like, man, F this city, F these niggas, I'm finna go. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm like, nah. You know what I'm saying? This is my city. I'm gonna still do what I do. You know?
You've been doing fine, my brother. So
Okay.
what I want to ask you though is, we had an ill talk topic a little while back ago about like videographers being the new A&Rs.
For sure.
And I heard you speaking on how you're working with a lot of new talent.
Right.
So do you feel that's true? Do you feel like videographers
Nah, we
are the
definitely
new A&Rs?
A&Rs of the streets, bro. Because it's like we normally be the first ones to really find a new talent before these labels do. You know what I'm saying? Before these managers do, like we be the ones to connect them. Like we got the platform. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of like even for instance Queen Key. You know what I'm saying? Me and her, I done shot probably like 20 of her videos in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? When I first discovered her, Queen Key only had 1,100 followers on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? So it's like people can say what they want, but at the end of the day, if they didn't have that platform, I had the platform first to expose you to the world. You know, so I already had that fan base where, cause like it's my channel, bro. I have people that literally just watch my videos because I shot it. You feel me? So it's like they probably wouldn't even known of that artist until they went on my channel. You know what I'm saying? So,
Man, that's why we made it an ill talk. Because it's like you said, a lot of the music is seen first before it's heard. I mean, it's heard and seen at the same time, but it's seen first. And if it's a great video that's shot, that artist can take off. Look at Cowboy.
yeah, I actually did a video for Cowboy. It never came out though.
What?
Yeah, cause like we shot it. It was actually a year ago, like right before, probably like 4 months before he got signed. Like we shot the video and like it was really kind of, I guess it's kind of my fault because I'm like I knew he was gonna blow up, so I'm like I could have been dropped it, but I'm like nah, I'm gonna wait. Cause when we first shot it, he probably had like 20,000-30,000 followers on Instagram. So I'm like man, I know he gonna blow up, so I'm gonna just wait until he get more popular. But it's like I had waited so long to the point where when he signed, it's like once the artist signed, they gotta get things green lighted, and it's like they put certain singles, so it's like you can't just drop the video no more. So it's like the video never came out. You know what I'm saying? So I got a video from Cowboy, it just never
You
came
still
out.
got it in the
Right,
suitcase?
No, it's on my channel, and I ain't gonna lie, I would have dropped it on my own, but you know what I'm saying? You know how that go. You gotta get that green light from the label.
So do you with you being on YouTube, that's pretty much your job. So how do you feel YouTube is treating its clients?
Honestly, bro, like I said, YouTube used to pay off better back in the day, but YouTube it's pretty cool, man. It gives you a way to make money without actually having a 9 to 5. As long as you get them views, you can make something. But like I said, you really not gonna make nothing if you're not getting them views. You know what I'm saying?
So is it like a trick to YouTube? You know how like they say if you want to go viral on Instagram, like knowing the algorithms and when to post, is it like a similar system for that?
Yeah,
or?
for sure. Like me personally, I drop all my music videos. I've been doing this for years. Like if you're a real Rayy Moneyyy Vision fan or supporting, you've been on my channel for years, you know that I drop all my videos at 12 p.m. just because that always been like the perfect time for me. Like, you know, since the beginning of the day, it gives the video the whole day to get views. So I always drop my videos at 12 p.m. all the time. Like that's my release time. You know what I'm saying? So like when I drop a video after that, probably like 6, 7, anytime, it's like it don't do as many views as it normally like a video would do if I drop it at 12. So I just drop a video at 12 p.m.
Do you feel like you apply what you learned like as a promoter to your YouTube life?
Yeah, but I mean, I've been on YouTube for so many years. Like I probably been on YouTube since like 06. You know what I'm saying? So I've been messing around with YouTube. Like me, I'm like a real computer savvy type guy. So like I've been messing around with all that stuff. You know.
If you could sit down with the CEO of YouTube and have him fix some things, what would it be?
Pay more. I mean, yeah, can I get paid more per ad? You know, because that's really how people get paid via YouTube. A lot of people think it's the views, but it's really not really the views. It's the advertising. I guess in a sense it is the views because the more views, meaning the more people view the advertising. But it's more deeper than that because it depends on how long a person watched the ad.
I was about to say because when I press skip ad, are you getting paid?
You get less than if somebody skip it. You get less. Like if they watch the whole ad, you get paid more. Now if they click the ad, you get even paid more. So it's like. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna start clicking the ads for y'all.
Yeah, right.
Show them some love.
Right.
Show some love.
Buy some of them shirts
I'm like,
too.
I won't skip the ad no more.
I won't
y'all.
skip the ads no more. Now I know people. I'm messing up the money. People money. I don't want to mess up the money, man.
So
Make sure to check out the iLLANOiZE playlist in which we provide you with the latest tracks we play live on our show. Head over to Spotify and search iLLANOiZE Radio to follow our playlist as well as follow our podcast. Now let's get back to the show.
It's your girl, Pretty Right, and you just tuned back into another episode of iLLANOiZE Radio. If you are watching me on YouTube right now, I need you to hit that subscribe button and hit that little bell so you are notified every single time that we drop a video. And if we're in your ears right now via Spotify, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, wherever you're listening to us, subscribe. You feel me? You feel? All right. So we sitting down with Rayy Moneyyy. You feeling good?
Yeah, for sure.
I've never seen nobody just drink a Red Bull.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. This is like my like. Believe it or not, this
your coffee.
Y'all don't know.
Does it really give you wings?
Nah, I drink a Red Bull and I drink a 5-hour energy together.
What?
Hold on.
You're
trying to give yourself a heart attack.
Nah, cause look, I don't, bro. Like right now, bro. I haven't been asleep in 24 hours.
So how?
I shot a video last night and I just been up ever since. I shot a video like 3 a.m. out west. You know, and honestly, bro, I don't even be going like when I shoot a video because my turnaround time I always drop videos like next day type stuff because I shoot a video and then I literally go home and sit and edit that video the whole night till it's done.
What's the longest it's ever taken you to edit a video?
My first time ever editing a video, 16
hours.
Oh, you did say that in the interview with Envion.
Yeah,
because
I didn't, because nobody ever taught me how to edit, so I literally thought that everybody went home and just did the video until I didn't know people took breaks and stopped and lived their life. So I'm thinking like everybody literally sat and did the video until it's done. So my first video, I literally sat that 16 hours straight and edited it.
I would have gave up.
You have any Red Bulls out there?
I wasn't drinking Red Bulls at the time. You know, I was a little younger in my career, so I had a little bit more energy.
I could tell them bad boys working because you ain't got no bags.
Hey. My Red Bull and 5-hour energy, I'm good, man.
You put me on, but I'm straight with that one. I want to live.
People was out here taking breaks, living life. I ain't know that.
Yeah, for real. I'm editing videos straight hours. I ain't not taking bathroom breaks or nothing, you know.
I was just holding it, huh?
Hey, going right through. I'm trying to get that video out.
Well,
and that be the big difference with me. A lot of people like work with me because a lot of directors probably take weeks, months, you know what I'm saying, months, 2. I had a lot of artists that tell me like, man, I work with it and I still ain't, I shot that video 3 months ago, I still ain't, you know what I'm saying, and I'm dropping my videos next day, you know what I'm saying, a few hours later, you know what I'm saying, like nowadays, I can literally edit a video within, depending on how long it is, like between if it's like 2 minutes, 3 minutes long, I can edit a video between 2, 3, 5, 6 hours, depending on how hard I'm trying to go and how long, like a few hours, bro, and get it out the way. Like that Queen Key Make Me Come video, we literally shot that video in one night. We shot it in the night, and the video came out at 12 p.m.
And that video did numbers.
Feel me? Yeah, it's on Worst. I got like 500,000 views. Numbers. Even though I should have dropped it on my channel.
Speaking of that,
I was about to say, so like, what's the deal with that? Like dropping stuff versus like World Star. Like, can you not put it on your channel because she dropped it on World Star?
You can, but honestly, like, it's never good to ever do duplicate uploads because that creates 2 streams of views instead of having one. You feel me? So it's like, at the end of the day, even if I upload it on my channel, it's not gonna get as probably many views as because Worst I got over probably like 5 million subscribers or something. So when they upload something, it's instantly gonna blow up. You feel me? So if I did the same thing, it would get probably thousands of views, but not as much. As, so it's just better just to have one. That's why I always tell my clients like just upload it on one channel.
Like I done seen some videographers speak on how they don't like when they, have to give their video to World Star.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of bittersweet, honestly, because it's like, all right, you getting exposure, but at the same time, you're not getting a subscribe. You're not getting, you know what I'm saying?
That traffic not going to you for real.
Me? And that's why I don't really kind of like World Star because it's like, bro, they be getting so many exclusives, so it's just like, it just make them stronger and stronger, you feel me? Like, that's why, honestly, Cole Bennett is so, to me, this is why he's so successful, because all his videos always been exclusive to his channel, you feel me? And that's why, me personally, I never you're not gonna find too many Rayy Moneyyy visions on other artists' channel, or you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I got videos on World Star, but like I try to get as many exclusives as possible. You feel me? Like you go on my channel, I got videos with millions of views, hundreds of thousands of views. You feel me? That I probably wouldn't have got if I didn't upload it on my channel. You feel me? And that's how I always built my brand. Like you know, what I'm saying, I want people like when I work with somebody, I want them to be like, well, he he got this person on his channel. I want to be a part of that. You know what I'm saying? He got videos from this person. You know what I'm saying? So that's be kind of like my thing for people working with me. You know what I'm saying? Just being a part of that. I don't work with everybody, from all sides, you know what I'm saying? I'm work with ops, you know what I'm saying? I work, for real, but honestly, I can do that because it's a difference because I've been doing that. Like, if a new director came out, they wouldn't be able to do that because they don't have that background where, like, okay, you work with, like, not, a person that wouldn't trust them, you know what I'm saying? But my brand is so solidified that people already know, like, okay, I'm legit, like, you know what I'm saying? They can trust me because I've been doing this, you know what I'm saying?
So, I heard you speaking on, of course you worked with a lot of artists. What are some artists to this day you would like to work with?
That's a good question. Man, I hate when people ask me because I be knowing until they ask me a question. I'm like, damn. And then I always say like a wild ass artist. Like, I don't know.
I don't even know somebody you really don't want to work with.
Yeah, exactly. Who do I want to work with?
Is it, okay, I would say
Young Boy.
Young Boy.
For sure, I want to, because I just said that on my my Instagram the other day. I'm like, man, I want to work with Young Boy because he uploaded a video. His video doing 5 million views in 24 hours.
I was about to say, because didn't Locka work with him? Locka worked with Young Boy.
I mean, yeah, I think he did, but I don't know what video. I think he did like some studio stuff with him or something.
Yeah, they say I saw some statistics that on College Kid that Young Boy is the most watched artist on YouTube.
For sure.
Why?
Hey. Hey.
Young Boy go hard.
Take that out.
Young Boy go hard.
You like the little Boosie.
I ain't gonna lie,
like
that's
Lil
one
Boosie.
thing,
He
like-
today, Lil Boosie.
Right. If I did a video with Young Boy, I wouldn't have no problem uploading on his channel just because like the exposure that you gonna get from that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm pretty sure he credits you too.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, me personally, yeah, but a lot of directors be getting cheated out of that. You feel me? And that's why I kind of credit myself on being real because I've never been scared to tell a person like, hey, bro, tag me in that post or credit me. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people be like,
That's my work, yeah.
You feel me? Like, so I don't see why, like, you feel me? If I work with a family, like, me personally, sometimes I be feel like I'm too real for the industry, bro, because I feel like I don't care how famous you is, bro. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? If I work with a certain, like, you know what I'm saying? Tag me in that, bro. Like, it wouldn't hurt you, bro, to put shot bow or tag. You know what I'm saying? These rappers be acting so Hollywood. Like, I be seeing a lot of rappers, and I ain't gonna say no name, I be seeing a lot of rappers uploading pictures from photographers' video and not tagging them, bro. And I be thinking like, man, that couldn't be me, bro, because I be on their line like, bro, tag me in that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna hurt you, bro.
Would you consider that to be one of the?
And that can change. What they don't understand is that can change. You know what I'm saying? One you tagging that can change the whole directors or photographer because now they getting all that exposure from. You know, it's like if Dirk tag you in a post, you gonna get so much exposure from that. But they be so like stingy with the clout, like, you know what I'm saying?
That's why I was for to ask you. Like, would you consider that one of the hardest parts for being a film director?
I mean, not for me, because honestly, I feel like I got a different respect level than a lot of cameramen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always praise myself on not, because it's a stigma with being a cameraman. Like, a lot of people think, you a cameraman, you soft, you a nerd, you a lame, you a goofy. You know what I'm saying? And I never been like that. So I always prided myself on, getting my respect. You know what I'm saying? So when I go on the shoot, I never let a rapper or nobody talk to me like I'm a goofy or nothing. Like how certain, like, man, shoot this or come over here. Like, nah, you're not gonna talk to me like that, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I pride myself on respect. You feel me? And that's what my brand was built, and that's why I'm able to work with who I am, able to work with and work with different options because people, they respect and they recognize real. You know what I'm saying? And they know, like, I'm not just no regular camera. I'm not just a cameraman. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a lame. You feel me? At the end of the day, I'm still a real dude. You feel me? This is just something that I do.
Spoken like a true Chicago king.
On the real, I mean, it's a lot of upcoming directors.
Oh yeah,
coming up. So
for sure, it's a lot. Like, the market is like really oversaturated. Like, when I started, bro, I really kind of like look at myself and like people like Locka and Coleman. I look at us like kind of like second generation. Like, I feel like at people like Zay, D-Gang, because they came out like 2011, 2012, and we came out like 2014. Me and Locka and we came out right after, like 2 years after that 2012 wave. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So I look at us like the second generation cameraman. Then you got your third generation cameraman like J Visuals. Like, they came up after us. You know what I'm saying? Then you got cameraman that came up after them. Like, nowadays, not so many. You got dudes in the hood that's shooting videos now. You know what I'm saying? You got dudes that got the wildest name like shoot 'em up, you know what I'm saying? Just or they hood names, you know what I'm saying? That shoot videos now, but back then there wasn't that many people shooting videos, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you feel like you part of the you know you part of inspiring
nah,
that?
for sure. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I always looked at myself like the voice of us, cause I stand up for, I be saying what a lot of cameramen and stuff be thinking, like, you know what I'm saying, what they feel me, like, I feel like sometimes I feel like I'm the voice for us, you know what I'm saying, like, I be standing up for us, you know, I be taking them, you know what I'm saying, I don't be going, for real, you feel me? Like,
You gonna mess around, start a director, you.
Hey, nah, and it's crazy you say that, cause like 2015 I had did, cause what's so crazy is that it's a lot of cameramen that don't know it. I be thinking like, cause we all shoot videos, I think they know each other, but they don't even know each other, but they all know me. Like, I literally got a mutual relationship with a lot of almost every known cameraman. They all know me, but they don't really, and that's why I kind of look at myself like, you know what I'm saying, everybody fuck with me, you feel me? Because I'm really like, I'm always down to help you. Like, anybody to tell you, like, not even nowadays, like, it's a lot of up and coming cameraman, but I be having come to my video shoots, bro. I be giving them opportunities, like, if I'm working with an artist that got clout, I tell them come out, bro. Like, I invite like 2 other cameramen come out, do pictures, videos, and other artists, and that artist go and upload them videos and tag them just to get them that exposure and like connect with them. Like, cause when I was coming up, I didn't have it. Like, I ain't gonna lie, shout out to Zay, because he gave me an opportunity one time. Like, he shot a video with Lil Bibby, and he had me come out, and this like 2014. I had did like the behind the scenes for it. It was called the Tired of Talking video. The behind the scenes on my channel, they got like 40,000 views, but he had me come out and do that. So it's like, that's why I be having like other cameramen come out, because I remember when I was coming up, like, shout out D Gangs, and we cool now, but I remember in 2014 I had inboxed him like, man, bro, what kind of camera I should get on Twitter. He never replied, you feel me? And I'm like, damn, like, so like nowadays, bro, anybody that inbox me, bro, I promise you I reply. Like, I don't care, like, anybody ask me anything, I'm replying, you know what I'm saying? That's why people fuck with me, bro, because it's like, I'm humble, you feel me? And people always respect you more when you're humble. I never really tried to be Hollywood or none of that. Even on YouTube, bro, I reply to if somebody comment on you on one of my videos and talk to me directly, say, Rayy Moneyyy, this video raw, Ray anything, bro, I reply to that comment. I love that comment, bro, because I know when you interact with your fans, that gives them incentive to keep doing that, you feel me?
That's big facts.
That's what I do.
Lastly, I mean, for those on the come up, for video, you know, for people just starting, getting into filming, things of that nature, what would you like to share to them to keep them motivated?
Shit, I mean, same thing I say in every interview, man. Just keep going. Just keep working, bro, because it's like, people all ask me all the time, like, I didn't start off being like, my videos didn't look always how they look, you know what I'm saying? My videos was, well, now that I look back, they was mediocre, you know what I'm saying? But I kept going, you know what I'm saying? I'm 5 years in now, you know what I'm saying? I've been shooting videos since 2014, and I'm only getting better, you know what I'm saying? I just upgraded my camera just a year ago. I was just shooting with a Canon 2 years ago, you know what I'm saying? I just upgraded to Sony, you know what I'm saying?
Wrote that thing to the lens fell off.
Right, exactly, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm shooting with Sony, so it's like no telling what I might be shooting with a year from now, 2 years. I might go to Red, or, you know what I'm saying? Or anything.
So keep pushing, man. I mean, let people know where they can find you. Anything you got upcoming, let the world know.
Right. You can follow me on everything, every social media at Rayy Moneyyy. That's Ray with 2 Y's, Money with 3. You can go to my website, www.raymoneyvisions.com. My YouTube channel, Rayy Moneyyy Visions. I got a clothing website, www.rmvclothing.com. Yeah, just check me out on everything. You know, I'm really focused on my brand right now, just building my my clothing brand up, and just, you know, releasing my merchandise for all my fans and my supporters, you know.
You got a date for the release date for all you?
Like I said, you guys should go on my YouTube channel right now and go click any video and go below, and you'll see Rayy Moneyyy merchandise, and you can purchase a tee or anything. You know, I got not just tees, I got cell phone cases on there, stickers, tank tops. Like, it's a whole lot of different merchandise. You know, all different colors, you know, everything. You know.
This is Black from I got the hookup right here.
Shout out Teespring.
Oh man, that'll do it for our show today.